Good morning. Welcome to your art class. Today we will be discussing Series B, Week 45. Your art class gets Corny. My name is Connie Chapman and I love corny jokes. But I wondered why jokes are called corny. Well, I did a little research and I found out that back in the day, sophisticated city people looked down on country folk who were mostly farmers. Farmers bought their seeds from catalogs, and on the cover of many catalogs were pictures of corn. So they started talking about them as the corn catalog folks. And then soon they would say, oh, that sentimental thing, that's corny. Or that cutesy thing, that's corny. And that's where corny came from. But today, in your art class, you can be as corny as you want. You can even think of a nice corny joke to tell later. But we are going to do art using corn. Corn, corn. For this lesson, try to sketch in the bumpy shape of an ear of corn or a row of corn. We enjoyed using dark and light tones to depict the corn and the rows. As one student pointed out, the kernels of corn are in rows just like the corn planted. You can also print one of the black and white beginning drawings. This one, the 3 ears, then this one, which is the outline of the ears with the husks up in the air, like the corn. This one was finished like this with the different tones of a color. Tones are the lesson, and the tone is the lightness or darkness of a color, which you can clearly see in this sample. Then we went and drew corn stalks. As you can see. And again, we started with a simple line, but this one's straight for the corn stalks. And then we went to corn stalks. And then we further colored it in with different tones of the color going from light to dark. Then on this sample, where we did the 3 ears of corn, we colored it in, again, going from light to dark. This is one of the most recognized paintings. It's called American Gothic, and it was painted by a man by the name of Grant Wood, who was born in 1891 and died in 1942. He became popular when he submitted some work, not this particular one, to the Art Institute of Chicago and won a bronze medal. Some other of his works, you see the cornfields right down there, and they're working in the cornfields. Here's another one with fields planted. So in this sample that we started in the black and white, we put the cornfields in the background. It makes it a little bit more interesting. Another artist to consider is an artist who did these beautiful botanicals, and her name is Elizabeth Twining. You see the corn and different grasses in there.
And Elizabeth Twining was born in 1805 and died in 1889. And her family is the Twining tea family. So if you know anything about tea, Twining tea is very popular. She was from an upper crust family, and Grant Wood was from a farming family. So he probably was a little bit more corny.